to see me for this video because it's not me that is important. It is the cards. So the first one for the week is make a note of it. Y'all see this one right there. Call on your runners and vibe check. So everyone has been complaining that Mercury is in retrograde right now, and everyone is, either feeling a little off. Maybe you are feeling a little depressed or sad or angry, whatever emotions you're having. Make a note of it. Write down how you're feeling. This would be a good time to journal your feelings, and I have been doing that. That is my journal right there. I didn't even take the price tag off. So I have been doing that, writing down how I feel, writing down how I have been handling the emotions. Am I, sitting in them? Am I eating too much? And yeah, you may say, well, we saw your Krispy Kreme video. It looks like you're eating too much. Not eating too much, but if I want something a little snacky, I am allowing myself to have it. And I'm putting that in my journal, like not how many snacks, but like what are the snacky snacks that I've been having. Was I able to stay away from sodas? Was I able to just drink water and stay away from sodas and fruit juices and my sweet tea? So I haven't actually been able to stay away from the sweet tea, and I'm not going to lie about what I'm doing. That's why it's so great to have a journal, because that way you can be honest, with yourself. And that's something that no one else has to read. So make a note of how you feel, how you're feeling, what is going on this time with Mercury retrograde, because Mercury's going to come out of retrograde. It's going to go back into retrograde. And if you can write down some things that made you feel better this time, maybe the next time that Mercury goes into retrograde, you can look back on your coping tools and use them to make yourself feel better again. One of the things that really makes me feel good is to go for a ride. And this weekend the weather was so nice. Me and my husband, we did not go and look at any homes. This weekend we just took a chill pill and just went for a ride. We rode out to Krispy Kreme, which is actually, they don't have a Krispy Kreme in the area where we live, so it's kind of like in another city. It's in Concord, so we had to, if you know the Bay Area, you know where Concord is. So we had to drive out to Concord to Krispy Kreme. So we just drove around and talked and laughed and went out for coffee and just like came back home. So we just didn't want this weekend to just be about looking for a home. I think in the home process, you have to give yourself a chance to relax and rest. And so that's what that's part of my coping mechanism sometimes, is to just stop and just really not do anything. So that's what we did. So the next card is call on your runners. So we all have spirit guides, or, in this deck they call them, some of your spirit guides are runners who go ahead of you and, scope out things for you. Like this weekend, I could have called on my runner to just go out and, look for some places and look around for me, because I didn't have the energy to do it myself. If you're going to the movies, you can call on your runners to find you great parking, or, if you're going to the mall and you think that the new Jordans that you want are going to be sold out before you get there, you can call on your runners to, have someone save that last pair of Jordans for you, or, whatever it is that you need. You can call on your spirit guides or your runners to help you go out and go before you and get that situation done, so that you don't have to basically worry about it. So this is a good card for this week also. And these cards are not, I don't pick these specifically for myself. If one of the cards speak to you, then it's for you. Because these are open readings. These readings are not specifically geared to any one person. So if it speaks to you, then it is for you. So the last one is vibe check. And vibe check always comes up when you need to check how your vibe is. How are you feeling? Being honest with yourself about how you're feeling. And it's good that the vibe check comes up with make a note of it, because if I'm feeling like really emotional or whatever, you have to really sit with yourself and figure out why you're having those feelings. Like, what is going on with you? Is it something going on in your relationship that's unresolved? Is it something going on in your professional life that's unresolved? Because all of those can mess up your vibe. I started this morning my meditation again, because I haven't really been lazy. I haven't been doing anything. Like, I haven't been meditating. I haven't been exercising the way that I should. So I got up this morning and I did a meditation and a little bit of yoga, and kind of checked in with myself to, really see how I was feeling. I checked in with my body to see, what was going on there, and I, did notice that I do have a lot of stiffness, and that's because I'm not stretching and probably doing some of the things that I should be doing. So we need to check in and, see where we are, not only physically, but spiritually. Check your own vibes. Don't wait until someone else checks you or asks you, what's wrong with you? Why do you have that attitude? Or don't wait until other people can see that there is something going on. You need to be so in tune with yourself that something is going on. Check your own vibes. Check out how you are feeling every day, because those feelings just pile up on top of each other. Every day something different is going on. So you had an attitude yesterday, you're going to have roll over attitude the next day until you deal with the situation. And if you don't deal with it, it's only going to get worse and worse. So you should be doing a vibe check on yourself every day. Check in with yourself. That was one thing when I was doing counseling. I enjoyed, when my group would do check-in, because people really don't, you live your life day to day, and you really don't check in with yourself to, see how you're feeling, or, recognize your feelings or anything. You're just so busy. You get up in the morning, you cook breakfast, you get the kids ready, you get them out. Well, it's summer now. So you get up in the morning, you cook breakfast, you get the kids ready for the day. You're working, and you don't take enough time to check in with yourself to, see how you're feeling, or, are you carrying any unresolved issues from the day before, or the month before, or the year before, or 10 years before, or any of that. So these are the cards for the week, and if you want to go into more detail with this reading, if you think that anything applies to you, feel more than free to contact me at my email, omaoshun94602@aol.com, and I will put that in the description box of this video, and you can contact me, and we can either have a verbal conversation over the phone, or we can FaceTime, whichever one you choose, and we can go from there. So I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you later. Bye bye.